And after 70 years of being nothing more than a tourist attraction, Shafter, Texas is making a comeback. And within its first month, the $125 million facility will see such acts as Joan Rivers, political blogger Ariana Huffington, and the Russian National Ballet. Everything from batting, pitching, and catching. These youngsters are learning what it takes to make it in the major league. And according to folklore, each one of these stones represents a person who came to pay their respect on the day of this miner's funeral. The county also plans on building more bicycle parking facilities, meaning it will be less likely people will have to resort to alternatives when it comes to storing their bikes for the day. Prices at the market are a little more expensive than what you'd find at your local grocery store, but in exchange you get to meet the person who grew your food. The next Study Abroad workshop will be on October 12th here at the International Student Center. At CSUN, I'm Nick Koppert for Valley View News.
He could have done so much more for United States.
Rima Tarlavosky lost her son Michael in 2004 while he was serving in Iraq. He is one of many remembered here at Arlington West Cemetery on the north side of Santa Monica Pier. These 3,000 crosses are displayed here every Sunday in memory of those who lost their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan. Members of Veterans for Peace also update the numbers of those killed so far in the wars. The organization archives over 1,600 mementos left by friends and family members. An Iraq War veteran who spotted the cemetery from the pier was happy to see that a fellow comrade was memorialized.
He didn't deserve to die. And I've seen his name on there and it made me want to cry. But I've wept for him already. And hopefully somebody else will see his name.
Tarlavosky, who was visiting from New Jersey, planned Arlington West into her California vacation. 6 years after her son was killed by a grenade attack, she is unhappy with today's lack of interest in the wars.
I just don't feel people appreciate. They just so superficial. They discuss tattoos, manicure, football games. They just don't want to realize that they are lucky that somebody's putting their lives online.
This Veterans Day, Arlington West will be open both Saturday and Sunday for anyone to come and pay their tributes. In Santa Monica, I'm Nick Koppert for Valley View News. In Inglewood alone, there are more than 150 fast food restaurants and only 5 grocery stores. And SGLI spokesperson Derek Steele says it shows.
If you walk the streets of Inglewood, it's a reflection of the people. You can see it as they walk by. You know, we have obesity problems, we have diabetes and heart disease, all types of different symptoms that comes from the food that we eat.
Though these food deserts are often in low-income communities, Inglewood resident Adrian Banks says there are ways to get affordable, healthy food.
If people would do research, I'm unemployed at the moment. You know, I was laid off in September. It's affordable.
SGLI is hoping to get more people involved in the fight for what they call food justice. They hold public forums where people can voice their concerns and hear about the importance of skipping their next Big Mac. One example of people fighting against the food desert neighborhoods is farmers markets. This market in Hollywood is open every Sunday, allowing Angelinos to have access to organic, locally grown food. Prices at the market are a little more expensive than what you'd find at your local grocery store, but in exchange you get to meet the person who grew your food. However, to make these options more available to the poor, California now allows the use of EBT cards at the markets. Hollywood Farmers Market organizer Jackie Rivera says close to 20% of the revenue comes from EBT.
One of the major missions of our organization is to we open many markets in areas that are low income and that don't have a lot of access, and so that's why EBT is such a strong point for us.
The terminals that accept EBT, however, do not come cheap. They cost the farmer more than $1,000. In Hollywood, I'm Nick Koppert for Valley View News.